She in her mood. She lit. Get money too. Like damn, she in her mood. In the mirror, I'm doing my dance. Ain't packing out nobody's pants. Hey y'all, what's going on? It's your girl Amber, and I want to say welcome back to my channel. This will be my very first entrepreneurial vlog. So just a few little things about me. Excuse me, I look a mess right now, but I said what better time to get started but right now. I keep putting things off and I keep saying I'm gonna do videos, but I'm just gonna go ahead and get stuff started right now. So again, my name is Amber. I'm located in Arkansas, and I am a custom wig maker, and I also do installs as well, but I really haven't been doing installs here of lately because I've just been in my wig making bag. So yeah, I'm a full-time wig maker. Like I said, I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I have my own suite, but I just want to go ahead and jump in and let y'all know that this is going to be the start of my entrepreneurial vlog. So this is going to be episode 1. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go ahead and head on over to the salon because I got some hair to color. I have a couple of knots that I need to bleach because I had to make 2 wigs for some people and then get them installed for them by Friday. So yeah, so come along with me as I go ahead and get things ready and prepared for y'all. Hey. Hey y'all, so I had to stop by the hair store right quick to get me some more bleach because I only do bleach baths like on bundles just to get a lighter brown. Like I typically would go in and use like another like hot color or something like that if I want to get brown, but I started doing more bleach baths and I think I like them more because it's quicker. It only take about a good, honestly, when I use 40 volume developer, it take at least a good about 5 to 10 minutes just to lift it to a light brown. So this client wanted like a brown base and then she wanted some highlights. Let me show you the look that she was going for. And I'm very excited to do this look on her. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I was like, oh, okay. So it's like a brown base. And then it got like some paprika or some type of, I'm really not sure, but I had did this color before on one of my units and it came out bomb. So this is what she wants, and so this is what I'm going to give her. I just wanted to come back in and let y'all know that I stopped at the hair store and then I'm headed to the salon right now, and then I'll call y'all back when I get back to the salon to show y'all what I'm gonna be doing. Okay, hey y'all, I finally made it to the salon, and I'm about to clean up my little area because I've been so busy. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I just recently had a wig restock, and then I was getting a lot of pre-orders and everything ready. But you can just watch me right quick as I go ahead and get everything cleaned up, y'all. So before I move on to coloring or styling another wig or just doing a task, I like to clean up my area. I hate everything being cluttery. I just don't like it, so I'm going to go ahead and continue to clean up. I like to be a tad bit organized when I'm starting color. Like I said, I work in phases. I don't do everything at once. Like for example, I'm going to go in and color the hair today. Tomorrow I'm going to go in and make the wigs, and then a day after that I'm going to go in and fully style everything. Like I said, I don't like to bunch everything up at one time because it's just too much going on for me, and I don't like doing it. Like an assembly line. If you know Tyson Foods, how they work in an assembly line, that's how I want to do. I want to go from here to here to here to here. So pretty much a quick breakdown. What I mean is like working an assembly line type thing. Like for example, if I'm getting prepared for an upcoming wig restock, so day one I'm gonna get all my inventory, check it, and make sure my vendor sent everything. And then the next day I will go in and bleach all the knots and then let everything dry. And then day three I will go in and sew down all the closures and make wigs. And then day four I will do all the coloring or stay out of wigs or anything or just something like that. Like I said, I don't like to do everything in one single day. This is going to be a hectic day if I got all my inventory the same day, go to the salon, bleach the knots the same time, go ahead and sew down the closures, make the wig, and then completely stay out. That's extremely too much. So not to have too much on myself, I like to break it up in days so I can get everything done. And this is my storage. I put everything down there. Maybe I should have had it like that from the store so y'all can see. But all of my products go down here. I got this out because when I leave here, I gotta go measure someone's head for the wig that I'm about to do for them. So yeah, I'm gonna put this to the side. Show y'all that I did rebrand. I was doing the wigs by Amber, but now I rebranded to Goddess Hair Co. As you can see, real cutesy, very demure. So now that we got everything completed, cleaned up, put up, out of the way, we're going to be moving on to sorting through this inventory to make sure I get all the bundles, the right bundles to the side that I'm going to be coloring. Like I said, I'm going to be doing two custom units. One is going to be a bob and the other one is going to be that brown color with like the patches of paprika that I showed y'all earlier. So with the bob unit, I'm just going to put those bundles to the side because like I said, I'm not coloring those, but I will do is go in and bleach the knots. But for the 4 16-inch body weight bundles, I'm gonna go in and do a bleach bath. And again, when it comes down to the bleach baths, I prefer to use the BW2 powder versus going in to put another color on. Like for example, the L'Oreal high color, I can go get a few boxes of those like in a brown. No, I'm gonna have to go back on top of it and lighten the hair and then deposit the paprika color on the lifted pieces. So just to save a little bit of cash, I'm just gonna go in with, like I said, with the BW2 powder and bleach bath those for like 5 to 10 minutes. Honestly, it does not take long at all. And then like I said, you really saving money in the long run because this big tub, I want to say, was maybe $30 something. And then for example, if I was to go in high color, I'll probably pay what, $30 something for maybe what, 4 to 5 tubes, if that, maybe 3 to 4, I'm not sure. And then it's one and done. So with this $30 with the BW2 powder, you know, this is going to give me so many bleach baths. So like I said, at the end, it's going to be money saved, to be honest with you.
Follow us in the Uber, my car filled up with shooters. It be lights, camera, action when you with us. It's a movie. I don't drive my coupe to house parties. I'm trying to leave with 2 yeah. Don't nobody know the shit that we do. Hey, she like eating pussy, I'm like me too. I can't wait to get up work and come and see you. Please bring your girlfriends along with you. Y'all been on my mind too much, like what the fuck is wrong with me? She said it's something about the way your girl just make her feel. Whatever you been dreaming about, I swear I make it real. Run around the town with me, then come lay down with me.
You just need a second to admire those true HD lace closures. When I say the knots are super tiny and it does not take you long at all to bleach the knots, I typically let the bleach mixture sit on my knots for 30 to 40 minutes. That's because I just want to make sure that all of the knots have been bleached. I don't want to see any black dots when it comes down to me bleaching knots. So I let it sit on a little bit extra, though it is not needed. But I'm just showing y'all what I'm going to be using to bleach my knots, which is the quick blue. And then I think I'm about to go ahead and get ready to do the bleach bath. And always when I'm bleaching knots, whether it's doing a bleach bath, I'm going to use the 40 volume developer because I do not play that and I do not have time to be sitting around waiting on things to process. Each time before I go in to bleach the knots, I'm going to spray some Got to Be glue spray. You can use that. You can use water. You can use any type of hairspray, Sebastian. You can use spritz, anything, any product that you can spray on the hairline and push the hair back, you can use that. So I do that so I won't run the risk of bleaching the hairs. Like, you know, sometimes in front of the closures, it could be small baby hairs or just hairs that just like are pushed over to the side in general. I do that just to comb out the way so I can make sure I do not bleach the hair during this process. And I just want to tell y'all something funny. Not really funny, but this foil that I'm showing y'all, I got this last year from Sam's. November 2023 to be exact. I got that big roll of foil from Sam's for $22 and I'm still using it. And mind you, it's almost a year later. I know before I invested in that, I was going to either Sally's or going to Cosmoprof or just anywhere buying like little packs of foil that was like $12 to $15 per box. And I'm going to re-up on those like at least 3, maybe 4 times throughout the year. So I feel like it's very much worth the $22 and y'all should consider that too as well, but to each his own. Let's go ahead and get into the bleaching of these knots. So I'm going to mix my quick blue and my 40 volume developer to like a creamy consistency. You don't want it too thick, but you also don't want it too loose. One, if the mixture is too thick, you're not going to bleach the hairs. And 2, if the bleach is too watery, you're going to run a risk of over bleaching your knot.
I don't drive my coupe to house parties, I'm trying to leave with 2 yeah, don't nobody know the shit that we do. Hey, she like eating pussy, I'm like me too. I can't wait to get up work and come and see you. Please bring your girlfriends along with you. Y'all been on my mind too much, like what the fuck is wrong with me? She said it's something about the way your girl just make her feel. Whatever you been dreaming about, I swear I make it real. Burn around and shine with me, then come lay down with me. I might come, I might go, I don't know. I might come, I might go, I don't know. Staring at you just cause I see through. Hey, talking all this shit.
So now it's time to get into this bleach bath. So what I'm going to be doing, of course, is getting my big bucket, using my BW2 powder. I'm going to put that in first, and then I'm going to take my 40 volume developer. I'm going to put a nice amount in there because I kind of want it liquidy, as I'm going to end up adding hot water to it anyway. But you want the mixture to be loose. You don't want it to be too thick. You know, like when you about to bleach your knots, you don't want it thick like that. You want it to be like kind of watery. What I mean is you don't want it to have it thick, because if your bleach mixture is thick and then you go in to add water, then you might end up running a risk of having like big clumps in your mixture, you know, just because it's too thick. So like I said, just add a decent amount of developer into your bleach mixture so it can be loose. Like, you're gonna see me go in and add more developer because, you know, like I said, I want it to be runny. So therefore, when you put the water in, then that's it. You don't have to worry about no clumps. You don't have to worry about mixing it in good. Everything is going to be good. With the bleach bath, make sure you're using hot water. You don't have to use boiling water, but like my sink, the water gets extremely hot. So that's what I use, and I never had a problem. So just make sure you're mixing a little bit of water within your bleach mixture, just so you can make sure that when you bleach bath the hair, that everything is going to get incorporated. You won't have no splotches, no big black patches or nothing. And as you saw right there, I was wetting my hair as well, just so you can get that slip through it. Because, you know, sometimes putting color on dry hair, it's just not a good mixture. Like I said, I'm just dipping in that wet hair in my bleach bath mixer. I'm just like making sure I get the hair really worked in so it can color. Like I said, it only took me at least maybe 7 to 10 minutes at most. I really don't even want to say 10 minutes for this hair to like color the brown that I wanted to color. Also, you can let your bundles sit in the bleach bath for however long you would like. There's no time frame. It just depends on what brown you're trying to lift it to. See, me, I was trying to do the darkest brown, as it was like I showed y'all the inspo picture earlier. She didn't want it too bright, so like I said, I just want to do the darkest brown, so I only let it sit for 5 to 7 minutes at most, and it lifted to the color that I needed to lift.
Now they can really call each other twins. Cool with all the owners, they love me. So they gon' let us in and bring all of your biz. It look better with more people. We got 1942 Casamigos, it's getting heated. They gotta follow us in the Uber, my car filled up with shooters. It be lights, camera, action when you with us. It's a movie. I don't drive my coupe to house parties. I'm trying to leave with 2 of 'em. Yeah, don't nobody know the shit that we do. Hey, she like eating pussy, I'm like me too.
So after I let that sit for a second, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse the bundles out, and this came out perfect. Look at that brown, y'all. Like I did my thing on that. So y'all, this is the color that the hair started, and this is what it looks like after the bleach bath. I did this, not even gonna lie, for like 7 minutes or so, and I just want to show y'all that this is what it came out looking like. And then I'm gonna come back tomorrow and show y'all, or the day after that, and show y'all the color that I'm gonna do. Hold it, y'all, because it keeps falling. But I just I'm finished up at the salon, and then I just left a client's house, just measuring her head to get that custom unit ready for her, and I'm headed home now. But I just wanted to come on with an ending because I ain't wanted to just be abrupt and me just at the salon. That's the last thing y'all seen. But I'm gonna come back on here and finish this vlog out, and I'm gonna show y'all me making the units and then me coloring the units, and then I'll probably come back with a part 2 or episode 2 of me styling the units for y'all and installing them on the clients. But yeah, I just want to call y'all back and let y'all know, well, in the vlog, this little part off, so y'all be like, what's really going on? But so I'm gonna call y'all back tomorrow when I get ready to custom make the units, and I'll see y'all then. Bye. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into making these units. Every unit from my collection will be custom made, meaning I will take the closure, sew it on, and take the bundles and sew it on the cap as well for you all to your personal head circumference. You know, sometimes wig companies, you know, like AliExpress or Amazon, or like factory made and come in standard sizes of small, medium, large. And we all know that even though people have small, medium, large heads, not all head sizes are the exact same. You may have the same circumference as your homegirl, but the measurements from the front to back, the nape measurements from ear to ear, those measurements may not match exactly. Basically, this is just why I prefer to custom make the units, just to ensure that your unit fits you snug, good, and well, glueless. You don't have to worry about putting no glue on your closure to ensure that it stays and does not slide back because it's too small. I'm going to go in and double all the wefts for the units that I'm going to create. The first unit is going to be 4 bundles, so I'm going to go in and double up 4 wefts, and then the second unit, which is a bob unit, is going to be 2 bundles. So I'm going to, after these 4, I'm going to go in and double those wefts for that bob unit. And I would like to point out that you see that white residue on the wefts. That's only because I did the bleach bath and I did not fully shampoo the bundles, because I knew that I was going to go back in and color the hair again on top of that, and I was going to go back in and give it a really good shampoo. So never mind the white residue on the wefts, because like I said, once I make all the units, get it colored again, I'm going to go back in and do a really good shampoo and a conditioning treatment on the unit, so that's fine. I really wanted to double back on my comment about the custom made units and doing it to your exact head size. Now this client that I'm doing this wig for, her head circumference was a 24 inch, and typically standard sizes, like if you want to order from a vendor or Amazon, they don't go up to 24 inch head circumferences. It's just pretty much a small, medium, or large. A small being a 20 inch, or 21 inch, a medium being a 22 inch, and a large being a 23 inch. Now, you typically can't find vendors that custom make the units to extra small, which will be a 20 inch, and an extra large, like this client, a 24 inch. You would have to custom make those units. So that's another reason why, like I said, I like to go in and to custom make my units. In the past, I've had a few customers who had a 19 inch and a 20 inch head circumference. I never had ran into anyone with a 25-inch head circumference. Like, that's really huge. Like, not trying to talk about anyone, but that's really big. The biggest I have done is a 24-inch, is the one that I'm working on now. But again, this making a custom unit to your exact head size is key, to be honest. Like I said, you're saving money in the long run. People look at it as, oh, you're charging so much for a custom unit. Why are you charging $450 to $500 up to $650, $700 just for a custom made unit? The reason is, I'm telling you now, if you order from Amazon, you're going to be coming out of way more money than you would if you just purchased that custom unit right out of the gate. Seriously, you paying $450 or $500 for a custom unit, but within the 4 to 5 month time frame, you're already spending that amount on 4 to 5 different wigs because the wigs were trash and they're not holding up. So it's, in my opinion, that you should just go ahead and just get that custom unit, invest right then, so you don't have to keep purchasing a new unit. What's good, y'all? So I'm back on day 2 of the wigs that I was showing y'all only yesterday, that you will see that I colored and then that I made and everything. So this is the wig that I did the bleach bath on. Very full. This is 4 full bundles, y'all. And then this is going to be a bob unit. So stay tuned and y'all gonna see what I got coming up next. Let's get down to business, y'all. So this unit that I'm doing now is going to be the bob unit. I'm going to pre-cut the unit before I get it colored because I don't want to waste too much product. So I'm going to go ahead and get it cut. So therefore I know exactly what I need to color. I don't have to put too much extra product on the ends of the hair that I'm going to be cutting off anyway. So let's go ahead and get that done. So this bob unit is going to be for one of my mature clients. She stated that she wanted a pop of color, but not too much. She just wanted something very subtle and something like brown, not too blonde or anything like that. She gave me inspiration pictures. So what I'm going to do is, my go-to is going to be the blonde me. I never mix and match the developer with this. I use everything that comes with it because I need my color to come out right. So client, again, she said she didn't want too much color. So I'm going to part the hair in half. The part that you see in the back is a ponytail that I'm going to leave 1B. And then the top portion I'm going to be coloring. So I'm just going to go through and lighten the hair. And then after I get it all lightened up, I'm going to go in and put some color on top of it. Like I said, just to give it that subtle brown that she was looking for. And this was kind of tricky for me as well. She was saying that she wanted some brown highlights, but also too mixed in between. She wanted like some blonde highlights. So I was like, you want brown, you want to mix the blonde, but you was saying that you didn't want it too bright. So I just had to find, you know, that balance in between to give her exactly what she wanted. But at the end, like I said, I was nervous, but at the end, she really liked it. And I'm just going to be honest, I did not get any pictures or videos of the unit after I got done because I colored 2 units today and it was extremely late, and then I had to wake up early the next morning to install the other unit on my client because they had a party to attend and it was just a lot going for me. So I'm sorry about that, y'all. So if I could find a video, because we did take pictures at the party, if I could find a picture or video, I will post it. But if I don't post it, I'm sorry, y'all, and I know next time to do better. But like I said, I was running on time, and it well, not on time, but like I said, I had a lot going on. Was trying to get these units colored, and like I said, I had some clients to do as well. It was just crazy. But again, I'm just gonna be going through and doing a weaving technique and putting a couple foils here and there. And like I said, I didn't want to do too much because she emphasized on being subtle, that she didn't want too much going on at all. So Like I said, I just spaced out my foils. I think I did maybe about 4 foils on each row. And then that's another reason why I parted out the back and didn't do no highlights back there, because she didn't want much at all. So if I would have went through and put highlights at the back, it would have just been full of highlights, and that's just something that she said that she did not want. She just wanted like a pop of color because it was her birthday. So I was just giving a birthday girl what she wanted, and like I said, at the end everything turned out fine. Like I said, I was a bit nervous because, like I said, she's a mature client of mine, and what I mean of that, like she was a tad bit older. Mature audience, they do not play. If they say they want something, they want something. That's why I was really like kind of steady asking her, are you sure you want this? You sure you want that? Because I just wanted to make sure that she loved her unit. Again, this was for her birthday, but she assured me 100% that she really loves her unit, that I did a good job. So I was very satisfied at the end, but I still hate that I didn't get no pictures or videos for y'all. Again, like I told y'all earlier, it was just late, and once I got the unit done and styled, I was like, you know what, I'm finna get out of here because I gotta be back up here early in the morning to get some things done. So at the end, everything worked out, and I was very happy that she enjoyed it. She enjoyed her party. She looked very good at her party, and yeah, so I'm very excited about that. Once I got all the foils on, I'm going to let the hair process for about maybe 25 minutes at most. So I'm going to be moving on to color this next unit for my client. As you can see, I parted the hair into sections, and I'm using rubber bands or ponytail holders to, because she only wanted the colors to come up so high. So that's what I'm going to be doing to section it off. And then the front part is the closure. I'm going to be taking a little bit less than half. I just wanted to make sure I got enough of the closure out, so therefore when I go in to pluck, it won't, you know, because you know sometimes you only put a little bit of piece of color in there, you go in and pluck and it's not much color at all. So I just want to make sure I poured out enough hair, so therefore when I go in and pluck, you're still able to see that pop of color at the front. So I'm just going to go in and get that color, balayage it, just to make sure that there's no harsh lines at the front. You know, sometimes people can color hair and have that harsh line at the front, and we don't want that. We kind of want that dimension, and we want it to look like it's like blending in. So go ahead and just turn your brush and just, you know, do the balayage method to make sure the hair gets blended in. So as I'm finishing it up, I'm just going to lift up that foil to make sure that I went down far enough on the closure. Like I said, she wanted the color to start maybe at like an inch or so above, because she wanted that brown root. So I'm just going in just to make sure she gets that pop of color and she still has that brown root. And then after that, like I said, I'm going to go in with the sections and color the tips of the hair that's below the ponytail holders. And I'm going to let this color sit on the hair. I think I did it for about 20-25 minutes, but when I use the blonde, I never let it sit no more than 30 minutes. Seriously, using the 30 volume developer and doing the hair, and like I said, it's already brown, so the lift is not going to take long at all. That's why when I use professional products, I don't like to mix and match. I like to use the same brand because I feel like it works better versus you using the Blonde Me bleaching powder and then using like a developer from the hair store. I don't know. Like I said, I've never done that, and I don't want to, because like I said, when it comes down to the professional products, I don't play like that. I'm making sure I'm using the right brands for everything. Throughout this last portion of me getting this hair color, I just want to say that I'm going to rinse the hair out, and then I'm going to deposit the color on top. I believe I was using a Adore Me color, and you can apply that color on the hair when it's wet. That's why I love like semi-permanent colors, because when the hair is wet, you're able to go ahead and get that color on, let it sit, rinse it out, and just go from there. You don't have to worry about drying the hair or anything like that.
Follow us in the Uber, my car filled up with shooters. It be lights, camera, action when you with us. It's a movie. I don't drive my coupe to house parties. I'm trying to leave with two of 'em. Yeah. Don't nobody know the shit that we do. Hey, she like eating pussy. I'm like me too. I can't wait to get up work and come and see you. Please bring your girlfriends along with you. Y'all been on my mind too much. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? She said it's something about the way your girl just make her feel. Whatever you been dreaming about, I swear I make it real. Run around the town with me, then come lay down with me. talking all the shit that you done been through. Now you say that you a lesbian, girl, me too. Hey, girls want girls, I'm from Wigmaker. Girls want girls. Hey, girls want girls, I'm from Wigmaker. Yeah, girls want girls. Hey, girls want girls, I'm from me. Can I play a player, babe? I grew up with Dre or Faye. I done seen the realest ones come and leave a crazy way. Had to take my spot, it wasn't something they just gave away. Sorry, all my friends might have caught me on a crazy day. Fuck you niggas thinking, trying to block me on a fadeaway. I've been on that shit, I only vibe with a payday. If you go that way, I guess we both go the same way. Girls won't from, oh yeah, where we both from, hey. And you just got to Miami, need hotel room. Niggas told you that they love you, but they fell through. So you shopping 42, cause you, hey. And you throwing on that dress, cause it's see-through. Yeah, you talking all that shit that you done been through. Yeah, you text me and you say I need to see you. Talking all the shit that you done been through. Yeah, you say that you a lesbian, got me too. Hey, girls want girls, I'm from Wigmaker. Girls want girls. Hey, girls want girls, I'm from Wigmaker. Yeah, girls want girls. Girls want girls. My girl got a girlfriend, ain't tryna be out of shape, will stay up on them curls. Then if gym no work, get surgery, I pay for that, my courtesy. Could imagine no bitch curving me, I put in that work overly. I handle business and I got two pretty bitches. Keep them both on fleek, they got matching bins and matching APs. Now they can really call each other twins. I'm cool with all the owners, they love me. So they gon' let us in and bring all of your pins and look better with more people. We got 1942 Casamigos, it's getting heated. They gotta follow us in the Uber, my car filled up with shooters. It be lights, camera, action when you with us. It's a movie. I don't drive my coupe to house parties. I'm trying to leave with two of them. Yeah, don't nobody know the shit that we do. Hey, she like eating pussy, I'm like me too. I can't wait to get up work and come and see you. Please bring your girlfriends along with you. Y'all been on my mind too much, like what the fuck is wrong with me? She said it's something about the way your girl just make her feel. Whatever you been dreaming about, I swear I make it real. Burn around the town with me, then come lay down with me. I might come, I might go, I don't know. I might come, I might go, I don't know. Staring at your dress cause it's see-through. Yeah, you talking all the shit that you done been through. Yeah, you say that you a lesbian, got me too. Hey, girls want girls, I'm from Wigmaker. Girls want girls. Hey, girls want girls, I'm from Wigmaker. Girls want girls. Girls want girls, I'm from me. But I know you wanna roll with the game, and I know you want to find some things. Asking me about settling down, cause you know that things are going my way. Staring at your dress cause it's see-through. Hey, you talking all the shit that you done been through. Now you say that you a lesbian, got me too. Hey, girls want girls, I'm from Wigmaker. Girls want girls. Hey, girls want girls, I'm from Wigmaker. Yeah, girls want girls. Hey, girls want girls, I'm from me. Can I play a player, babe? I grew up with Dre or Faye. I done seen the realest ones come and leave a crazy way. Had to take my spot, it wasn't something they just gave away. Sorry, all my friends might have caught me on a crazy day. Fuck you niggas thinking, trying to block me on a fadeaway. I've been on that shit, I only vibe with a payday. If you go that way, I guess we both.
Would like to say for this end result as well, I got the color for y'all, but I honestly did not get the end result of me installing or what it looks like dry, because like I said, this day was very hectic for me and it was just a lot going on, and I do apologize for that. But I do want to say, if you have watched this far, I want to thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Again, this was my very first vlog and I hope that y'all like it, and I promise so much to be consistent with y'all. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, so if you don't mind, please go ahead and like the video, comment on it for me to let me know what y'all would like to see, and subscribe please and thank you. Again, my name is Amber. I am a custom wig maker and my Instagram is _ wigs by Amber on Instagram, and my website is www.goddesshaircompanyllc1@gmail.com. so this is what the finished color looks like after I put the Adore on top of it. Thank y'all. See y'all later.